We're here at the Cayman Thanksgiving Homecoming? Cayman Homecoming. Homecoming Cayman Thanksgiving. Okay. I even got the name wrong. We're here at the Homecoming concert, Cayman Thanksgiving. We're here with the Honorable Alden McLaughlin. How are you doing tonight, Alden?
Doing great, wonderful.
So what's this show mean to you?
Oh, this is marvelous. To see so many people out, you see people of all ages, but for me the greatest thing is it takes me back 30, 35 years ago. I hate to say that when I was a youngster. Listening to MOJ brings back so many wonderful memories.
Memory of Justice, right?
Memory of Justice. We call it MOJ.
And this was one of the greatest bands in Cayman's history.
Yeah, it's probably the greatest band Cayman has ever produced.
That's big praises right there. You were telling me they had a single that was a #1 hit in Jamaica for 8 weeks?
The song that's playing now, called Me and My Crew, was a #1 hit in Jamaica back in the late 70s, early 80s. I can't remember quite when. For about 8 weeks. It was a song I think that they recorded at the Third World Band's studio, and the huge hit was a great time in Cayman. Population was a lot smaller than it is now, probably only between 16 and 20,000 people, but we had more bands then, and live music was a really big thing, and it takes me back all those years. It's wonderful.
So having events like this in Cayman, do you think we can have more of it, or that we should? What do you think this does for a community aspect in a whole?
I think we should. I mean, this brings me back to almost the quincentennial celebrations, the kind of atmosphere that existed then, and perhaps this place, which is where the quincentennial celebrations actually started, also helps to bring that back. But people are engaged, they're enjoying it, everything is so relaxed. I haven't seen this in Cayman for quite some time, and in the present environment we're in now, I think we need all of the optimism we can get and all the good feeling we can get, and this just does all of that.
That's true. That's some good, strong words. If you can say anything to people who haven't made it to this show but want to come next year to the Homecoming show, what would you say?
Don't miss it.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
We shoot high or shoot low?
You can show them. She'll cue us. All right, we're here with Prentice Panton. How you doing tonight, Prentice?
Excellent. Having a great time. Everybody's out enjoying themselves, enjoying the good food, the good music. It's excellent.
What do you think an event like this does for the Caymanian community?
I think it builds unity, builds strength, and we can identify ourselves as true Caymanians.
Do you have any favorite bands that are here tonight?
I'm old school, MOJ, and my cousin Swanky too. He's doing great. So I'm looking forward to seeing him later.
Excellent. One of my favorite bands I want to see tonight is Swanky for sure, so I'm looking forward to that as well. If you could invite people out to this concert next year, what would you say to them to bring them out?
I say it's definitely a great time. It's a great family event. What I really like, there's no alcohol here. Everybody can come out, enjoy the good cool breeze, great setting. It's definitely a positive thing. You can't miss it next year. I think this definitely going to build. They're going to need more seats.
I hope so we can sit down, you know? So we have a couple of young performers here tonight, or younger groups, I should say. I know MOJ is your favorite. We're going back 20, 30 years with MOJ. But then also tonight we have Jeffrey Wilson, who's a young singer in the community. And we also have the group The Is. Having these young performers here tonight, how do you think that positively impacts the youth?
I think they're going to see what it was in the back in the old days. Like they said, there was like 20 bands in the 70s, and now there's very few that's existing. I think they're definitely going to inspire them to perform and do a better job. I hear they're very good. I have never seen them live, so that's one of the big reasons I'm here as well, to see them live perform.
Do you think having musical events like this is a great outlet?
Most definitely. Like I said, very good for the good relaxing, and people can enjoy themselves. I said this particular event is great for families, bringing us all together, residents, Caymanians alike. And what I said to me is like I'm old school, so I remember this stuff. A lot of the kids, my son is there 10 years, he didn't know nothing about this. So now this is an intense opportunity to hear and see and feel a part of it. They got the Cayman cat boats out there. There's a lot to do. Food, we got the bread cake, turtle meat, it's all here. The swanky juice is definitely worthwhile coming out.
And definitely that sorrel. You got to get some of that too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Prentice. Have a great night. Margaret and Gina Powell. Okay. We're here with Margaret and Gina Powell. They had some of the best food at the Cayman Thanksgiving show. What can I say, ladies? Thank you for cooking up a storm tonight. How was the night for you? How was the response?
Wonderful. It was a great experience. It was just so refreshing to be out. It was nice and windy, and so many people came to just buy the food. I sold out. It was great.
Well, I know about your great cooking because Gina tells me all the time as well. But what were you serving up here tonight?
I was serving all Cayman dishes: stew kong, turtle, and Cayman beef, with just all the carbohydrates. The real deal.
True cooking. I had some of the stew kong, so I know for sure it was great. And Gina, you're here helping your mom out tonight as well. What was the night like for you so far?
It was hectic, but it was all worth it. I came to support a really, really great function. I mean, a dry concert, no alcohol, but the vibe is still amazing. Lots of people, everyone bringing their kids. I really, really enjoyed it.
What do you think this does for the younger children here? Because there's so many generations of people here. What do you think this does for the younger children, seeing all the different bands and all the different families and people here?
I think it's a great opportunity for them to actually see that we're on the map. You know, we have talent in Cayman, and I think it would help them to pursue a dream in music or any kind of the arts. You know, hopefully it'll encourage them to pursue something other than, you know, the typical careers. You know.
I hear you with that. Is there a favorite musical act you want to see tonight?
I love the Is, but I love Swanky Kitchen Band, and I mean, I'm a big fan.
Me too. I love Swanky as well. I love their music. What about you, Margaret?
I love Swanky. I love it because Samuel is in there, and he's my favorite. So
He's my favorite too, but shh. All right, ladies, thanks for joining us tonight.
No problem. Thanks.
Thank you too. Bye.
I'm a local celebrity. Okay.
So
Is this paid right now? I'm just wondering.
I like how the ambulance is in the background.
Yes. Carrying
Please
dead
no, we're
people.
not reporting for the ambulance.
Headline news. Somebody has passed out. They were so excited MOJ came together.
A coconut fell on his head.
From the coconut hacker. All right, yes. All right, we're here with Yanni Ebanks. Yanni, how you doing tonight?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you enjoying tonight's event?
Great. I mean, I was working at the front. No, this isn't working. No, cut.
I'll ask you that.
I'm not feeling talkative.
She's going to cut in and out anyways. She's going to edit in and out. I'll just ask. Yanni's a very good talker. Okay, let's go. I'll just ask the community thing. All right, this is homecoming, Cayman Thanksgiving. What does Cayman Thanksgiving mean to you? Okay, the next question. This is homecoming. This is homecoming, Cayman Thanksgiving. It's a great community event. A lot of different bands are playing. What do you think that this does for the community?
I like the fact that it looks like it brings a lot of different groups of people together, from young to old, from tourists to locals, elderly. No, I can't do this. That was repetitive. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that same question again now that we've rehearsed it, and now the flashing lights are gone. And we can also interview my favorite sexy cop, Brandon, in case you don't know who that is. Okay. Oh, hi, Brandon. All right, we're here at homecoming, Cayman Thanksgiving. What do you think that this event, with all the bands and all the people, does for the community?
Well, it looks like it's brought a lot of different groups of people together. I worked at the door earlier this evening, so I saw the different groups of people that were coming in. We had tourists, locals, young people, elderly. So
It's been a great family event.
yeah, I think it's a great event to bring the whole island out for us to get together and eat some good food and listen to some good music.
And a non-alcoholic event as well, as people were pointing out. So it's kind of a new thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I until earlier, which means that's great. That means we didn't need any, right? We could just enjoy the night how it is. All right. But we hear there's something in the sorrel.
Potent ginger.
I think it's Gina's sorrel as well. No, I'm joking. We're going to cut that out.